afternoon, guys, and welcome to Brazos Fiber Works. Today is episode 50 today. Yes, we made it to 50, or I made it to 50. I'm so sorry. Last week I did not record. I did send out a short that said I wasn't going to be able to make a video. We ended up going a day earlier on our little short camping vacation, so I wasn't able to record, but we are gonna have the giveaway today. We are going to I'm going to show you some works in progress. No, I know it's been 2 weeks and I do not have a finished object, but yes, we are going to get into that. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I am Brazos Fiber Works. If you would like to follow me on Facebook, I have a Facebook page called Brazos Fiber Works. I am jnbcrafty on Ravelry, and we do have a Ravelry group called Brazos Fiber Works where we have all kinds of make-alongs, we have chatter threads, and yeah, all that fun stuff. We're gonna get ready to have a swap coming up in August. I will chat about that a little bit later. But I do have a website with my hand-dyed yarn, project bags, notions, all that good stuff. It is brazosfiberworks.com. And if you need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at jennifer@brazosfiberworks.com. All right, guys. Yes, it has been a couple of weeks since I last spoke with you. I feel like I haven't really gotten a whole lot, or no, I did make some good progress on my whips. I don't have anything finished, but I feel like I made some great progress. And yeah, let's just get right into that today and start showing you my works in progress. All right, so if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen one of them. So last time that we spun the wheel, I did pick on the wheel landed on my Chelsea tee. So my Chelsea tee is a pattern that I started with my Chelsea Yarns Advent from 2024. And Christina from Chelsea Yarns, she has, most years she has like a pattern that she puts out to go with Advents. And this one I believe is from two or three years ago. And so I chose to do the Chelsea tee with it. Now, I had started this probably a few months ago, and I literally just had this much done. Just the back part. You start off two different pieces, and then you seam the shoulders together. And then after that, you start knitting in the round. So I had just had like 3 colors done. And so I am so proud of this. So here is, let me face it the right way. Here's the front. So I have gotten the 2 pieces. I seamed them. It is using fingering weight yarn in her Advent that I am holding double on itself. And when you start off, you start knitting, I think we knitted the front first. And no, maybe it was the back. So we started knitting the back first, and you just kept going. I think I got to, I believe, let's see, yeah, here. Originally I was right here, so I went and knitted onto there a couple weeks ago, and then you cast on the front. And I think I knitted to right here. Sorry if you hear the dogs. My son just got home. And then you seam the shoulders together. And it's kind of cool. Like when you're doing the 2 top parts, you're also doing, it's a short sleeve, so you're also doing the ribbing of the sleeve. And then I think at the very end, I'll go and pick up, I'll seam this to close it. But after that, I just, you join it in the round, and I started knitting in the round. So from here down, I knitted in the round. So this is the front. You can kind of see that new color I just finished. And then here's the back. So it turned out really cute, or it's turning out really cute. I am absolutely having so much fun with this and knitting on it. I don't know how many colors in. I do have quite a few, and I do want it to be longer, so I do need to keep knitting on this. But yeah, I am loving it. And the pattern is the Chelsea T by Shaina Bilow. I believe that's what her name is. If not, I will put it down here. I'll put it down here anyways. But yeah, I am loving it. So it's kind of like a DK weight sweater, or yeah, but it's a tee. So yeah, so super fun. I can't wait to finish it. So that is whip number 1. Whip number 2 is going to be my Fairground socks. So the Fairground socks pattern is by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears, and I've knit her pattern a couple other times, and I am using the Jinx yarn. I honestly can't remember what the colorway was. I want to say it was something about some kind of flowers. I will try to put it down below. But I just started making a shorty sock. So I did a small cast on, which is the 56 stitch cast on. I did 15 rows of a 2x2 ribbing. And then I can't remember how many repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have done 6 or 7 repeats of the pattern in the leg. I'm kind of making this like between a shorty and a normal pair of socks. I've never knit that size before, so I really wanted to see how it felt on me. So I did that, and then I took one of my leftover minis from one of my blankets, and I just added that into the heel. So it is a little different, but I really didn't want to knit the heel and the striping. So it is on a fingering glitter base. But that's as far as I've gotten, so not too far. I really haven't worked on this a whole lot. I think in the last couple weeks, yeah, I mean, that's as much as I've knitted on the last couple weeks. So not a whole lot, but let me share with you my third work in progress. And this is gonna be my last work in progress that I have worked on in the last couple weeks. Because between the tee and this, that is pretty much where all of my knitting has been going. I will be honest, when we went camping last week for about 5 days, it was our anniversary on the 10th. And so we usually go the week of our anniversary somewhere. This year, with the weddings and everything coming up, we just decided just to get away, kind of just like not even 30 minutes down the road, just to get away for like 4 or 5 days for our anniversary. So honestly, for our anniversary, I thought I took all these projects. I was like, I'm gonna get a lot done. And we ended up just relaxing and enjoying our time. And I think there was only a couple nights that I maybe knit for like 30 minutes. Other than that, I mean, there's like 4 days I did not knit. So yes, this was the last episode was 2 weeks ago, but 5 of those days I probably didn't knit. So, but I still feel like I got quite a lot done. So this last whip I'm going to show you is my Cozy Comfort Throw, and the pattern is by Molly Klatt of a Homespun House. And this one I am working on for my daughter. So she's getting married in August 1st. And I started this one last year, and I haven't really worked on it a whole lot here and there when we go on trips and stuff. But I really want to get it done for her and her fiance for their wedding. So let me show you. It's using it's using my Brazos Fiber Works and my Chelsea Yarns Valentine's minis from 2024. So, and I'm holding it double with the gray. It's on sparkle base fingering weight, all of it is. And yes, so this is what I have gotten done so far. So I think I have 3 more colors to go in my Chelsea Yarns Valentine's colors, and then I don't think it's going to be long enough, so I may add my 2023 Valentine's colors from Brazos Fiber Works on the rest, and then I'll be done. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm kind of right in the middle of a row. I was knitting on it this morning before work, and so yeah, but that is all I've been knitting on. But I need to get this one done before the wedding, and then I would really like to get my Chelsea tee done, so I can be finished with all of my Advents yarn from 2024. So how we usually spin the wheel every week to find out which in the 13 whips of mine I'm going to focus on that week. I am going to take this week off. I know a lot of you are probably hoping that I was going to spin the wheel. We were going to see what we landed on, but I really want to try to spend as much time as I can this next week. Now, next week, I will spin the wheel, absolutely, and try to figure out what else to work on. But I do want to focus on the blanket and the tee and try to get as much done as I can this next week and see if I can get at least one finished object. I doubt I'll get the blanket completely done. I don't know. We'll see. I may not get either one of them done, but I really want to try as hard as I can to get whatever I can to get done in the next week and these, and then hopefully in the next few weeks I'll be done with them, and there'll be 2 more whips that are off of my needles, because that's the goal here this year. That's the goal. So that's all I have. I only had the 3 knitting whips for this week to talk about. I do apologize. Hopefully you will see some more whips and finished objects in the next couple weeks, or few weeks I should say. So shop news, I do have my self-striping yarns. I talked about having the red, white, and blue one. I'm not quite ready to put that in the shop. So next week I will get on here. I will show you that. And I know it'll only be a week before the 4th of July, but it'll be a July colorway that will go out. And so I will share that with you next week. I do want to start working on the Halloween colors for fall, so I will be doing that, probably sending those out to get knitted up so I can show everybody when the time comes. And then other than that, not a whole lot of other shop news. I'm gonna try to start getting some bags up in the shop for like Halloween and Christmas. But that's my focus right now. The week of July 4th, I will have a sale going on everything in my shop. I want to try to get sold as much as I can so that I can start putting new colors in the shop for the seasons to come this year. So July 4th, I will send out an email to everybody who is part of the Brazos Fiber Works .com. If you're subscribed on there, you will get the email, and then I'll probably send that out. Let everybody on the email get to the sale first, and then I'll announce it on Instagram and Facebook and all of that. But you will see the sale. I'll probably send it out next week, information about that and what the sale, how much the sale is going to be. But other than that, not much other shop news besides our Ravelry group. We do have a Ravelry group. If you're not a part of it, come please check out Brazos Fiber Works group on Ravelry. We have yearly make-alongs. We have monthly make-alongs. We just have open threads for all different kinds of projects. We have chatters, so please come introduce yourself. let us get to know you. We love meeting new fiber friends. We will have the swap that is going to start in August. We're going to start taking names in August. And then we'll probably send out those swaps by October. So that will be coming soon. That's it for shop news. Life news, like I told you, we just went camping for like 5 days. We just literally relaxed, enjoyed each other, took walks, talked to different people in the park, and just had fun. So we had a really good time. And then of course we're back to work, back to the grind. But we will be going camping for a week, the week of 4th of July. So there will not be an episode that week for sure. I'm not going to try to record that week because we'll have a lot going on. So I will record next week, and then the week after that is the week that we will be gone for the 4th of July. So there will be episode 51 next week, but not an episode the next week. We'll skip a week and then come back. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for life news. We do have a giveaway though today for episode 50. So let's see. To win the giveaway, I want you to comment below. All right, so the question I'm going to ask for you to comment on below to win the giveaway is, what will you be casting on this fall? Whether it's going to go to Rhinebeck, just something you want to cast on. What are you going to be casting on for fall? And if you already know like kind of the colors or the yarn you're going to use, please put that. But put those comments below and you will be entered in to win a giveaway for this cute owl drawstring bag that I made. It has, let's see, I think, yeah, no, it does not have a pocket. Yeah, it has a pocket. It has a pocket inside. It's really cute yellow color. It's pretty deep, but it's for the bag. It's kind of like a canvas material. And then the yarn. So this colorway was one of my monthly club colorways from last summer. And so it will be this, and this will be the giveaway. So please comment below, please get in on that, and I will announce the winner of the giveaway next week on episode 51. But you guys, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe below. It's totally free to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified on my next video. But thank you so much for coming along with me today. Thank you so much for your patience in not having an episode last week, but having one this week. And I really do hope I get more stuff coming out. So of course, like, on here, I always want, like, I want to be talking about knitting, crochet, spinning, weaving, you know, possibly sewing, cross stitch. So definitely, hopefully there will be more to come after the next, well, few weeks, and then I have a wedding, and then 4 weeks later I have another wedding. But hopefully I can get all that stuff going. I'd like to start spinning at least a couple times a week to get a lot of the fiber I have spun up. I'd like to start weaving. I just haven't decided what. I really would like to start weaving dishcloths. So I just need to get everything out. But we have so much stuff with the wedding packed in one of our rooms, and it's just like there's stuff everywhere right now. So, but that is the plan. I definitely want to start the crochet everything back up. It's just, I feel like lately there's been so much knitting, and you know, it is what it is. There's only so many projects I can work on at once. But with trying to do the year of whips and get as much done as I can, I feel like most of those, if not all of them, are probably knitting. So that's probably why lately there's been so much knitting on here. But I definitely will start trying to come up with some other like crochet, weaving, spinning projects to share on here, so that way it's a range of things and not just the knitting. But you guys, I do appreciate you guys coming along with me today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you back here next week for episode 51. Have a great week. Bye.